Task? Work. And it's never ticked off. I glance at the clock and feel a nasty lurch. How is it 11:27 already? I need to get on. Get on, Sasha. Dear Rob, I'm so sorry I have not yet got back to you on this. Please accept my apologies. I must type those words, 20 times a day? We are looking at the 12th of April now, and I will be sure to advise you of any change. Meanwhile, on the subject of the rollout, Netherlands, the decision was made that... Sasha? I'm so preoccupied that when a familiar, strident voice breaks into my thoughts, I jump right off my office chair. Got a sec? My whole body stiffens. A sec? A sec? No, I do not have a sec. I'm sweating through my shirt. My fingers are on fire. I have a million other urgent emails after this one I need to get on. I do not have a sec. But Joanne, our empowerment and well-being officer, is heading towards me. Joanne is in her 40s, maybe 10 years older than me, although she often says, women of our age, in meetings with a glance at me. She's dressed in her usual athleisure trousers and expensive, understated t-shirt, and has a disapproving look in her eye that I recognise all too well. I've messed up. But how? Hastily I grope in my mind for crimes I might have committed, but I can't think of any. With a sigh, I stop typing and turn my chair towards her a smidge, just enough to be polite. Sasha, she says briskly, flicking back her straightened hair. I'm a little disappointed with your level of engagement in our employee joyfulness program. Shit. Joyfulness. I knew I'd forgotten something. I thought I'd written myself a post-it. Joyfulness! But maybe it fell off my computer. I shift my gaze and sure enough, there are 2 post-its stuck to the radiator. Joyfulness and gas bill. Sorry, I say, trying to sound ingratiating and humble. I'm really sorry, Joanne, sorry. Sometimes if you say sorry enough times to Joanne, she moves on. But not today. She leans against my desk and my stomach clenches. I'm in for the full lecture. Asha has also noticed your lack of participation, Sasha. She eyes me more closely. As you know, Asha is particularly committed to the joyfulness of employees. Asha is head of marketing and therefore my boss. He's also the brother of Lev, the founder of Zeus, the famous one. Lev is the one who came up with the idea of Zeus. He was arriving at an airport when the notion came to him, and he sat in a cafe in the terminal all day, missing 6 flights to Luxembourg, while he sketched out the first concepts. That's the story, anyway. I've seen him tell it on a TED talk. Lev is wiry and charismatic and charming, and asks everyone questions all the time. Whenever he's in the office, he walks around, a distinctive figure with his wild hair, asking people, why this, why that, what are you doing, why not try it this way? During my interview, he asked me about my coat and my university tutors, and what I thought of motorway service stations. It was random and fun and inspiring. But I never see him now. I only see Asha, who could be from a different planet than Lev. Asha has this thin layer of polished charm which bowls you over at first. But then you realise he's really self-important and prickly about Lev's fame and very sensitive to anything he sees as criticism, which is pretty much any response apart from, that's a groundbreaking idea, Asha, you're a genius. In every meeting, whatever stupid thing he says, Joanne exclaims, that's a groundbreaking idea, Asha. You're a genius. Anyway. So you have to be careful around Asha, and equally careful around Joanne, who is Asha's old friend from uni, and strides around like his henchwoman, looking for heretics. I fully support Asha's joyfulness programme, I say hastily, trying to sound sincere. I attended the Zoom lecture by Dr. Sussman yesterday. It was inspirational. The Zoom lecture by Dr. Sussman, Downwards Can Be Upwards, A Journey to Personal Fulfillment, was compulsory for all employees. It was 2 hours long and was mostly Dr. Sussman talking about her divorce and subsequent sexual awakening.